Ponies. Woo, that was a little rough. Hello, dandelions. Welcome back. Welcome back to the great things that I draw. I know I've been kind of hinting at a name change, but yes, after this, well, you know what? No, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just know, tune in for next season if you want to see the things that are gonna change and take place. But hello, gang. Hello, we're back for another episode. How have you been? Have you been well? Has 2024 already been lifing for you? Cause same, life be lifing, but you know what? We are here to stay. We are here for the long haul. We gonna life with the life. But I hope you've been well. I just hope that your days have been filled with nothing but goodness and kindness and happiness. And even if you've had some stressful moments in your days, please try to find some sliver of hope and positivity, because I promise you, as bad as you think you got it, there is somebody who actually does have it 10 times worse. I mean, sometimes I just literally sit and think, like, I'm over here crying about the fact that, like, I can't eat Cheetos because I can't go to the store and get them. But there's literally somebody wrestling like a 5-foot snake as we speak. And it's just too much for me. So the moral of the story is count your blessings, okay? Because I would rather be in this predicament sad about the Cheetos than to be sad about the snake in my house. And I don't know why I had to use that as an analogy. Snakes, they just do it for me. I don't ever have to see one in my natural born life. Thank the Lord. The one that I've seen one snake. This is a whole tangent, bear with me. I saw one snake when I was really, really young. I used to live in the country. That's what we call Jasper, my hometown where I'm from. It's called the country. Like, it's really called Dixie, but we call it the country because it's like woods, okay? And it's like a 10-minute drive just to get from out there to like the bare minimums of the city, because even 10 minutes out, you're still not in the city. So about a 20-30 minute drive. Point is, okay, I had a grandpa who lived, though we lived in the country, there were houses, like walks away. It was some houses out there. Black people lived out there. Roll with me here. But yeah, I had a grandpa who lived like not even 2 minutes away. I say about 2 minutes away on foot. And it was like a dirt paths. We used to walk over there. Point being, one time I was over there with him, my brother, some cousins, and the boys were playing in the chicken coop because my grandpa had this like farm. He had the billy goats, he had the pigs, he had the cows, okay, the lambs. He told them he had it all. But yeah, he killed a chicken snake, and he put it out in the field, and it was just writhing. I mean, it was dead. Like the yolk was coming out of his mouth. Very biblical now that I think about it in this standpoint, because the snake tried to bite the yolk, and the yolk and the blood was coming. Point being, I saw a snake dead, okay, and it was wriggling like it was still alive. Scarred me. That's probably why I don't even want to see snakes, because that experience alone was enough to like trigger me. But yeah, I'm telling you, my mom has caught, like, once again, this long tangent. My mom and them saw a snake in our front yard where we live at currently, and thank the Lord I was in the house, right? But since then, my dad has seen the snake while he was mowing, and apparently it wasn't even that big. But in my mind, I told my mom when I was younger to call the freaking inspector because I mistook a centipede for a snake. So just know, this is not an exaggeration when I say, like, I don't want to say I fear it, because like, we don't fear nobody but Jesus. Like, we don't fear nothing, but keep that mug over there. I ain't gotta see it. So that I be tipping outside, like when I have to go throw stuff away, I'm always peeking. And I'm the type, I like to walk around outside, like on the grass, in my skin. Like, I don't need to put on slides. I will walk just in my feet. That's why I can't be dealing with the animal kingdom, because it's just, it could take a toe off or something. I don't know. Point is, count your blessings. That was a ramble and a tangent that, like, I knew was becoming a thing, but I couldn't stop it from becoming a thing because I had already made it a thing. So you just had to see it to the end with me. But yes, hello again. We are back. If you're new and this is your first episode, hello. Hello, dandelion. Welcome to the club. This is kind of what you get. It's random like this. So if you couldn't tell from the intro, it's just life be lifing, man. But we are here. So the rules, before I get too carried away, reel it in, get your intro going. If you are new around here, the great things I draw was something that I birthed it with the Lord, because I wanted a place to, done talked about snakes so much, now I'm looking at my weed cords like, you moving. But I wanted to really appreciate my work and hype my work up. I was gonna call it the horrible things I create, but then I was like, maybe you're kind of shooting a shot in the dark here if you talk about motivating people, and you're being counterproductive. Counterintuitive, is that the word I'm looking for? If you do that. So anywho's, great things I draw has been created from that. And yeah, I feel like my drawing has improved. I try to be so gentle on my work, and really what I want to take away from this, what I want other people to take away from this is, even if it does not come out how you want it, the gist of it is you tried something new, you overcame a fear, you really gave it your all, and you should love and appreciate your work, because you breathe it into existence, and nobody can create what you can create. And people will always be like, oh no, but no, because the way the Lord gave you to see something, it is very different from him giving somebody else that to see it in their way. So great things I create, great things I draw, that is what it is for. I really wanted a safe space for people to come and vibe out. I got some little tunes. I'm trying not to it's a balance. I guess the more people pour in, then I will decide like if I will have longer sessions with the music. But it's also too because like I make the beats personally myself, and so since it's been a while since the beats been beaten, because I do so much content. It shouldn't be excuses, but it is. But I do Friday face paint, and then I have this series, and then I do Wednesday wellness, and so I'm always editing. So making beats has kind of been on the back burner, which it shouldn't, because making music is also something I love to do, and so anywho's, I haven't really had too much of a long video for that reason, and because I really don't know if people want a longer, because I know like the lo-fi beats and the chill beats, that's the thing, but I'm also talking to you and like we're drawing stuff out, but this is supposed to be a safe space for people who want to just chill out with me. And even if you want to chill out, if you want to draw something, paint something, let this be like your little safe haven to listen to vibe to, and if you want to do some homework, or if you want to put the Xbox on and just listen to something in the corner, that's what we're here for, babes. Because as long as you chilling with me, that's what I care about. Just giving you good vibes, long rambling stories, quality content, low filter videos, all of it. So the rules are, you cannot be mean to your work. You gotta say something nice about it. Now, I have finally changed the rules. The rules are no longer a song and dance, mostly because, like I said, I just didn't, when I got to thinking about it more, I didn't want to put anybody on Front Street or want them to feel like they couldn't participate because maybe they felt uncomfortable doing it, or it just wasn't their cup of tea. Singing and dancing is my cup of tea, but everybody's not like me, so I can't force my wants and needs on other people. So all I ask now is that, if you post your work, or the rules are, if you cannot find anything you like about your work, post it anyway, but you have to tell us why. You know, why was this not given what you wanted it to give? And that's not to shun anybody or put anybody down, but if we can love on your work and show you how great it is and that it truly is your mindset, because sometimes we are just hard on our work, you know, like sometimes I can be overly extremely hard on something and everybody else can be like, that's beautiful, and I'm like, we are not looking at the same piece. I see garbage and they say garbage. So, you know, it's all about your perspective. And I really want a safe space for people to be able to create what they want without any judgment or anybody feeling like it just has to be the best. Because I mean, these prompts are random and everywhere anyways. And so for that reason, I created a Reddit. The link will be in the description below, where you can post your work and, you know, post anything you want within reason. Like, if you want to talk about your day because your day wasn't so great, you know, or maybe you drew just something completely different from the topics in here and you just want to share it. I want all of that to take place. I just want it to be like a little community, you know, a little safe haven for artists and for people who, if you don't feel like an artist, I truly believe everybody is an artist in their own way. But, you know, if it's just like a passion, or if you just doodle just because, you know, you want to do it. Like I say, I really just want people to feel like they have a place to be themselves and to post whatever it is that comes on your heart, you know, and to uplift other people and to really spread love. Because I feel like one thing that a lot of the world is lacking right now is just genuine love and compassion for other people. So if I can be your little beacon of light, and if I can in any way give you love and like pour it out onto you aggressively, that is what I want to do. You know, like I say, this is not just Sama's space, it's all of our space. I really feel like I make these videos for you guys, you know, and for me, so hopefully I can encourage somebody and show them like, surely if I can get up here and do it, you can get up here and do it. So that is the rules. I will be giving you a prompt, and I just ask that you would answer it in the questions what I ask, because I'm just curious to see how other people think. I'll ask you, I'll ask you a question. I'll ask you to tell me what you thought about when I gave you the prompt, what to draw, and you can put it in the comments. Oh, if you just want to tag me on social media to show off your work, you can do so at DohiSama on TikTok and Instagram. I don't have Twitter or Facebook. I just use TikTok and Instagram. But if you don't want to use those and you just want to post in the Reddit, that is also your option. And I've been posting in the Reddit too. So it's nice to kind of like have a forum, you know. I feel a little special. Lord, you make me feel special. Hey, I felt a little bit too special. Hello. Yes. So tonight's prompt, while I'm being goofy, it is going to be called Two Lovers in the Sky. Now, that's just what I came up with. Two lovers in the sky. I don't know what that's going to look like for you. I really don't. But we're going to get started with that. Then, of course, I'll ask you a question later. I'm back in my sketchbook. I'm gonna work on the watercolors, okay? They still sitting there. It's just I am not so good with the brushes that's there, and then I don't really have more excuses. I don't really have nothing to take out my smaller paint brushes, but maybe one day we just will. Maybe we just need to play with it. I gotta slow down, because if I talk too fast, English kind of goes away from me. Like, I know I'm learning other languages, but this should not be a thing right now. I had a ruler once upon a time. Come to me, baby. I said to come to me. I don't want to get up out my seat. Okay, gang. We're back. Baby, we're back. Like a heart attack. I keep saying we're back like a heart attack, and I'm pretty sure it comes from Corey Kenshin, and I low-key hate that it was the freaking episode where he was playing Minecraft. There's an episode where he's playing Minecraft. It's called We Got Diamond, I think. That shows you how much I watch my faves, because I know their videos by name. But he is freaking singing this parody song, and he goes, "But we're back, baby, we are back." Like a heart attack. And for whatever reason, that's just stuck in my head rent free. So now every time I say we're back, I want to finish it the rest like a heart attack, but I'm perplexed because we don't want heart attacks to be around here. Like, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so I got your question a little early tonight. This one will be more of a check-in and a little more serious, and I probably won't elaborate on it much until after I'm done drawing, because I know me, and if I don't get it together, the drawings will not be drawn. But so this is your question for tonight. Outside of you telling me in the comments what you thought about when you thought about two lovers in the sky, if you haven't did that already. But your question for tonight is, are you okay? And I know I genuinely want you to answer that. Like, I want you to tell me in the comments, are you okay? How are you doing? Are you okay today? Think about it. Just think about it. You ready for a preview? I promise it's gonna make sense. Right, let me show you what I have so far. Ooh. Ooh. That fire you ignited, good, bad, and undecided, burns with us set beside it. Your love is ultraviolet vision, so insane, trouble rattling through my brains. There's a color called ultraviolet, and it reminded me. Have you ever seen that movie, Angus? Thongs and snoggling. hey, hey, that is a good movie. The friends were jerks. I'm sorry. Them friends were a little bit of jerks. I was like, come on, girl. You need to get you some better friends, bucko. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. All these years later, I rewatched that movie and I still got a crush on Robbie. I'm just saying. Okay, gang, I am done. I am done. If you're still trying to create something, just loop the video back. Okay, loop the video back, replay it again, and you'll be able to overcome. Okay, are you ready to see what I did? Bam. So this is two lovers in the sky. So let me explain. So the dude is the moon, hence the like craters and stuff, because he the moon. The girl is the sun. She's shining. You know, that's why her hair is spiked out, and I colored the background blue to represent them in the actual sky. And I'll have to get it better on my picture, but that's highlighter. But they're supposed to represent like the stars and galaxy, so they're in the sky. I am a fan of the sun and the moon. I joke that I am a moon child. And honestly, and I come back to this, but I joke I am a moon child, but I also love the daytime and I love the sun. And I was trying to go outside and sit in the sun today, but I took too long to do other things and I didn't get to enjoy the sun like I wanted to. But back to your question, how are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. No, I know I joke a lot and you know, I want to give you funny prompts, but today was kind of weird for me. And I don't know, sometimes I get caught up in a headspace where I'm okay, but sometimes I'm not okay, you know. I think I posted on here a couple of weeks ago, maybe not last week. I can't remember. But it may have been last week. Yeah, it was last week. You know, I had a sad night. Um, hello, and it had kind of bothered me, and you know, I really just want to put this out here. I asked if you're okay because I genuinely want to know, and I don't know if you need to hear this because sometimes I need to be reminded of it too, but it is okay to not be okay, you know? It is okay to not always have the answers figured out. Sometimes you just want to cry. Sometimes you're just, you know, you're there. You're trying, you know, and you may not necessarily always talk about your feelings or want to talk about your feelings. Maybe you feel like you can't, or you know, perhaps you just feel like it's easier to bottle things in. But as a person who has done that, I wouldn't recommend it, just because we all have a breaking point, and when you hold things in and you keep shoving it down as if it's okay, then you explode eventually. And you know, I don't know, I feel like people think that crying is a sign of weakness. I have been told that, you know, like, oh, you're too sensitive, and oh, you need to get like your ass off your shoulders and your heart off your sleeves. But that's just kind of, and sometimes you can be too sensitive, because I can be too sensitive about things, but I don't think sensitivity is an issue. I don't think you feeling what you feel is a problem, because you are a human, and when God created us, he gave us these things called feelings, you know. And we are not the only creatures on earth to have feelings, but we are humans, and you know, we are allowed to express how we feel. And so if you need to cry, cry, and if you're not okay, then don't be okay. Don't stay where you're at. But if you need to sit there for a few seconds and scream, vent, be mad, be upset, be that way. Be angry and sin not, said the Lord. So you know, feel what you feel, but just know, you know I joked about it at the beginning of the video, like, you are blessed, but truly you are blessed. You know, there is something, you can find something in your day to be thankful for. You know, I even tell people, like, on Wednesday Wellness, if you're able to even listen to my voice or see this video, you are blessed, because we have gotten so accustomed to technology and Wi-Fi. But even when I was a kid, we didn't have Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi. We had the old interweb, and even then, it wasn't something that everybody had. You know, computers wasn't a thing like it is. Smartphones, dang sure, it wasn't a thing like it is now. And so, you know, if you're watching this, count it as a blessing, because some people don't have the luxury of this. You know, some people don't have. Some people, even outside of this, they're fighting to just breathe on their own, you know? Some people right now are just going through unimaginable things that we can't even fathom, and we don't have to fathom it because we're not living in that moment. You know, the Lord has placed us in our own moments. And so, just how are you? Are you okay? You know, and you're going to be okay even if you don't feel like you're okay right now. I know sometimes it can seem like when people, you know, tell you to like look up, because the Lord is where your strength come from, you know. Look to the hills, look to the one who stands on the hills. But it is so true, because we get caught up in surface value and what we see around with our naked eye, but there's so much more going on in life. And I just want to encourage you. I don't want to tear you down or tell you not to feel things. Feel them aggressively if need be. But you know, God won't let you down. And I was talking to my dad about this earlier, but I was told yesterday at church, it's all about the journey, you know. The whole congregation, it wasn't just me, but I needed to hear it too, Lord. But you know, I do think we get so caught up in the big picture and the end goal that we forget to appreciate the here and now. So just whatever you dealt with today, or whatever you've been dealing with, and whatever may try to come up on you within the next few hours or the next day or so, try to see the big picture. What is it working in you? Like, what is that opportunity teaching you, you know? And if it's something that you created, a mess that you made, well, you can get out of it. Like, it's never too late. Like, you can always set things right, you know. And hey, sometimes setting things right may not look how you want them to, but well, for the most part, sometimes you don't get a chance to go back. And I really don't want to put that there, because I don't want you to be like, oh, she said I can't get it right. But you know, with most things in life, you can set it right. Like if you blow up a school of puppies, I don't really know how you're gonna right that wrong, friend, and why would you? But you know what I'm saying. When it comes to like the affairs of your heart and just with life, there's always an opportunity to keep going and to keep trying and to keep pushing. And you're gonna be okay. If you don't feel okay, if you do feel okay, you're gonna be okay. Just know in everything, you're gonna be okay. And that's really all I just want to say to you, is that I love you, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and for vibing with me, you know. And I never really know who is gonna view these videos, but like I said, I've always wanted somebody to be there for me and be like, listen, I love you. I see you. You are beautiful. Even if you see me through this screen, like, you're beautiful, you're loved, you're whole, you're lacking nothing, you're wonderful. The Lord thinks you're amazing, so therefore I think you're amazing. Because if my Father loved you enough to create you and put you on this earth, then I'm gonna love you, because He loved you that much to put you here, to die for you. So who would I be to not love you, you know? And even outside of that, I love you because I want to love you, you know. It can be challenging, but it's not hard. I don't think that love is hard. Well, Lord, loving shouldn't be hard, okay? There's trials and tribulations in everything we do, friends, okay? But true, genuine love, it is not hard to show, to give, to receive it. Sometimes it is hard to receive it, but to give it, to pour it out on others, is not hard for me to do. Bendy, this man needs to stop. But anywho's, yes, so just be encouraged that you're okay and you're doing better than you think you are. So please be so gentle on your mental, and just please be reassured that no matter what it is, it's gonna get better. there's always light and there's always hope. And don't ever let anybody tell you that it's hopeless or that you don't have hope or a chance or opportunity, because that's not true. Every day that the Lord wakes you up, that's brand new mercies and grace on your life. We are renewed day by day. So as long as the Lord has you here breathing, that means you're not done. I don't want to keep rambling too long. That's just my spiel. I just really want to tell you you're going to be okay. And I love you. So please remember that you can put your pictures in the Reddit. If you didn't like it, please post it anyway and just tell us why you didn't, so we can love on it and reassure you that your work is great and that you need to chill out and be gentle to my friend while they are creating their work, okay? Because don't talk to him, don't talk to her like that, all right? Be gentle on my friends while they are creating. Thank you. But I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please kiss me with the like. I know I keep doing this, y'all. It's cold and I like to rub on myself. All right, I like to warm myself up like this whenever it is a little cool. But friends, please comment. Please tell me about what you thought. What did you draw? Did you think it was gonna look like this? I don't know. The moon gotta have an afro because it's Black History Month, so don't at me. He got curly hair. I don't know. It's a curly hair. It was a fro, curly hair, curls. But yeah, that's the sun and the moon for you. So please comment what you thought. Tell me about your days. How are you feeling? How's your heart feeling? Let me love on you. Please subscribe, hit the bell notifications for when I post. I have much more content on this channel, and I even started playing games, so you can go and check out my first gameplay, which that is funny in itself. But you know, if this didn't make you giggle, that will make you giggle, because hello Mr. Darren. But anyways, please always do remember that the Lord does love and bless you. May he keep you. I love you, and I hope whenever you're viewing this, you have an incredible day or an amazing night. Goodbye, guys.